Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to discuss what is standard form. Standard form is basically a special type or a special way to write a number. Whenever we have a very big number, just like 75 and so many zeros are there, a very big number, maybe further digits as well. So it is very difficult to write this number again and again in this form. Or if you have very small number 0.00 like this, and we use such type of numbers whenever you are finding about the bacteria in biology, or if you are going to find the diameter or the radius of earth or different planets. So we will use such type of values in different fields of science. So it is very difficult to write such numbers again and again. That's why we will write these numbers in form of standard form. This standard form is also called scientific notation as well. Now, how we can write these numbers? First of all, if you have a number in this form, so remember that in this condition, whenever integer number is given, the decimal is present here. Any of the number, for example, if you have 5, you can write 5 as 5.0. Keep remember this thing. Now, after that, what is the standard method? What is the standard formula of standard form? Here is the formula: A multiply 10 raised to power n. In this one, this A must be which is a front number. This front number must be greater than 1, and less than 10. This number, first one, and this n is a power, or you can say index. This power of index must be a whole number. It means if it is in fraction form or in decimal form, we will not consider this one as a standard form, and it can be a positive or negative. Yes, it can be positive or negative. Now let's see with some examples that are these numbers are in standard form or not, or if this one are not in standard form, why they are not. Let's suppose if you have a number 4.5 into 10 raised to power 4. So this number is in standard form. Why we say that this number is in standard form? Because you can see this one is in the range between 1 and 10. Yes, this power is a whole number, positive or negative maybe. So this one is a standard number or in standard form. Now if you have a number 0.7 into 10 raised to power minus 2, what about this one? This number, first we will check, is this number in the range of 1 and 10? No, this number is not in the range of 1 and 10. It means this number is not in standard form. Similarly, if you have a number 9.34 into 10 raised to power 6.2, so let's check. This number is in the range of 1 to 10, in between 1 to 10, yes, but here this power is not a whole number, so this number is not in standard form. Again, if you have a number like 1 is to 10 raised to power, let's suppose, minus 5. So, will you say that this number is in standard form? Yes, because this is 1 as per described. It is in the range of 1 to 10. So, this one is 1. And on the other side, you can see this power is a whole number, negative whole number. So, this one is also okay. It means this number is also in standard form. So I hope with the help of this example, it will be clear in your mind that how we can decide that these numbers are in standard form or not. And if you are going to decide, what is the reason behind this? Why you can say that this one is in standard form or not in standard form. Now let's move on. If you have any of the number what I told in the beginning, that let's suppose you have a number 2.7 into 10 raised to power 3. This number is in standard form. What it's mean? If you are going to expand this number, first of all, if the power is 3, positive 3, it means how many times we need to multiply this front number by 10. Front number is this 2.7. This 3 means we will multiply this front number 2.7 3 times with 10. Like we will multiply with 10, we'll get one of the number. Then multiply with 10, we'll get another number here. Then again we will multiply with 10, we'll get another number. It means if we will start to write 2.7 times 10, it will become 27. Again, if we will multiply by 10, it will become 270. Again, if we will multiply by 10, it will become 2700. It means 2700 is the expanded form of this standard number. And also, whenever you are going to see the power, at this stage the power was multiplied with 10 raised to power 3. Here it will become 10 raised to power 2 because one time you have multiplied. Then again you have multiplied once, it is 10 raised to power 1. Again you will multiply, it is 10 raised to power 0. And remember that what is mean by 10 raised to power 0? We have discussed that 0 power of any number, it means 1. It means 2700 multiply with 1, so it will remain the same number. So this is the concept behind this standard form 2.7 into 10 raised to power 3. So what it's mean? That this number 2.7 will multiply 3 times of 10. Not 3 multiply 10, 10 3 times, right? Now similarly, if we look towards the example in which you have negative number, let's suppose 5 multiply with 10 raised to power minus 2. Then in this case, it means you have to divide this number 2 times. Here you have the power 2, so minus sign will show that divide 2 times. So it means when you will divide this 5, divide with 10, you will get one number. Again you will divide with 10, again you will get the next number. So how you will do this? If I will divide 5 with 10, I will get 0.5. Again if we will divide 0.5 with 10, it will 0.05. And if we look towards the power, once you will divide, it will become 10 raised to power minus 1. Again you will divide, it will become 10 raised to power 0 over there. I repeat that 10 raised to power minus 2 will be like 1 upon 10 raised to power 2. It is in divide form. So I hope that this concept will be clear, that what is mean by positive and negative sign of these numbers here in form of standard form. Now let's move on for the further concept. Again with the same example, 2.7 into 10 raised to power 3. Remember that this positive power shows that move to the decimal point to the right. If you have 2.7 into 10 raised to power 3, it means the decimal will move towards the right side. If you have a number 5 into 10 raised to power minus 2, here you have the power negative. It means the decimal will move towards the right side in this form. And this 5 means what? Remember that if the 5 is written, it means decimal is here. It is look like 5.0, right? So here 2.7 into 10 raised to power 3. If I'll move this decimal 2.7 3 times, if I'll move this decimal 1, 2 and 3, the decimal will comes here, and as many blank spaces are here, we will fill with 0. So you can see again we get the same answer by this concept also. Similarly, if you have a number 5.0, here you can see this one is 5.0. We will move the decimal 2 times. One time the decimal will be here, second time the decimal will come here, and we will again fill the empty space with 0. So it will be 0.05, and we know that before the decimal we always put a 0, and remember that the 0 which is at the back space of this one has no significance, no value, so we don't write. So the final answer will be 0.05. Again, with this concept also you can understand such type of question and convert your decimal number or the integer number in any of the standard form.